All right, it looks like we are about live. We're going to give it just a couple seconds. I'm going to share into my group. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. Happy Wednesday. All right, let's take a look. If you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know. Just give me a little smile or thumbs up and share with me what are some things that you would like to learn today about healthy eating. So I know a lot of times we talk about diet and losing weight, and it can just be this focus on body and this focus on, I am not good enough of who I am. Also, too, sometimes we're just not feeling good. And when we're not feeling good, we're not looking good, we're just not thinking good, all that stuff can just feel really negative and kind of create even more issues because then we're feeling like, man, I'm not really feeling so good. I don't really, and then we're just not motivated. And then when you're not motivated and you're not getting enough rest, you just get tired, all that stuff. You don't need that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be talking about anchors. And you might be wondering, like, what's an anchor anyway? Well, everything you do is tied to an anchor. So when you get up in the morning, you might have an anchor to fix your bed. Now my husband's still sleeping, so I don't have that one. But I have an anchor to once I get up in the morning, I go brush my teeth. It's just the way it is, right? We just have that connection. Bed, get up, brush your teeth. Some people have get out of bed, put on your sandals. Some people have get out of bed, you got to stretch your neck. These are all the different things that I've had to deal with and my clients have had to deal with. For some of my clients, it's when you open your eyes, you think about positive. So you think about gratitude and how much you love the sky and how much you love your life and, things like that. So you can anchor anything you do to help you to remember to do something else. So another example I'm sure you've heard of a lot, tie a string around your finger and it'll help you remember what that thing was that you wanted to remember. Or you might be like, dang it, I should have remembered something. I've had that. I used to have something of an anchor, not really. It was a visual anchor. I would write a little word or something on my hand to remind me of whatever that was. But I have since stopped doing that. But there's different things that you can do to help you to remember. We have those things also wrapped around lifestyle and eating and sleeping and how you're taking care of yourself. So what you'll be able to do as we're going through this, think about the anchors that you already have. You might not realize this, but you have anchors tied to things. So you might have it to where you drop off the kids and that anchor is to go to the gym. Or you might have it where let's say the holidays are coming up, and that's a big reason why I wanted to talk about this. Thanksgiving, we have the anchor of overeating, or we have the anchor of, yeah, I gotta, get along with everybody. So, gonna not really say no and that kind of thing. Or it's the holidays, I can splurge. We have anchors tied to things. And so I want you to become aware of, hey there, Heidi, good to see you. Thank you for the heart. So if you guys are in here, please do drop a heart or drop a hands up or drop a FU. Anything so I know you're there, maybe not the FU. Unless it's about like fun up or something. But it helps me to know that you're here. If you don't do any of that, I won't know that you're here and I can't give you the shouts. So when we're allowing ourselves to take a look at what's our current anchors, then we can become aware of what we want to change. A lot of times we're trying to create and make change, but the old anchor is still there. And so I want to give you some really quick examples of things on just like how we have things tied to emotion. And so I'm going to actually change my screen for you so you can take a look at what I wrote. So let me go ahead and do that. And you're going to see the screen change in just a sec. Now, you may not be able to read these as well. I was actually noticing that they're, although I wrote big, it's just not as big as I was hoping. So you'll be able to see them a little bit. So this is really important. We have things tied to how we feel. And I'm going to read this to you. So if you can't see it, bring it in. So this is bored, anger, guilt, sadness, loneliness, and inadequacy. There's a couple others I'll flip in a second. When we're feeling bored, what do you have tied to it? Think about that. Write that down. Well, you know what? When I'm feeling bored, sometimes I watch too much TV. When I'm feeling bored, sometimes I eat. This is a big one for people, especially in front of the TV. When I'm feeling bored, I just grab a bag of something, or I grab a box of ice cream. Or so we have tied to bored a lot of eating sometimes, because what bored is telling us is we need to create stimulation for ourselves. So it's actually telling us, hey, go create stimulation. But what does food do? Stimulates the body, right? Stimulates your chewing, stimulates the positive endorphins, feeling really good, right? So it helps you to be able to see, oh, that's what it's asking for, not food. But sometimes we're like, well, I need that stimulation, I need that energy, and we think of food. But what are some other things you can do? So let's say, for instance, you decided, you know, I need some stimulation. You might not think about this, but this seriously is getting some blood flowing right now. Your body might be like, stop it. That's simple stimulation. You don't even have to get up for that, right? So if you're like, yeah, I don't feel like it, what are you doing? Not too much. Or you might make a phone call. So it's being able to see, what do you have tied to it so you can clean it up. If you don't clean it up, you're just trying to force something else, and it's not going to work. You're going to find that resistance. It's not going to stick. We also have things that show up with anger around our eating, right? So say, for instance, I eat something and I ate too much. And now I'm like, dang it, I shouldn't have done that. What the heck, whatever. And now I'm putting that anger on myself. But we have decided and anchored aggression and punishment to anger. I did this. I need to be punished now. I'm bad. What if it doesn't mean that at all? What if anger is telling you that you just did something that was unfair or unjust to yourself? You weren't being fair because you didn't monitor your eating. And so what about instead if you created fairness? So here's an example I'd like for you to think about. Think about this body, right? Not my body, this body, your body. So I want you to close your eyes and think about your body, this body, and just connect to it. Put your hands over your heart. And just promise, you know what, anytime I am unfair with you, anytime I don't take care of you, I'm going to check in now and I'm going to say, I'm sorry. I'm going to say, I'm sorry to this body. I'm going to say, body, I'm sorry that I wasn't mindful. I wasn't taking care of you. It's like having a child and saying, keep eating, don't stop eating, or giving a child too much and saying, finish what's on your plate. So instead, body, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to monitor what I'm putting on the plate. If I'm going to go snack in front of the TV, I'm going to monitor how much I do that. I'm going to take care of you. Whenever I'm feeling like I'm hungry, if it's not time to be hungry, I'm going to drink something first. I'm going to get some water, some lemon waters, cucumber water, strawberry water, or maybe even some decaf tea. So that way I'm feeling good and not getting that extra stimulation that I might not need, but instead relaxed, feeling good, hydrated. So now, anytime you're sitting in front of the TV, you have a new anchor. Anytime you go to get food from your snacks, you're going to be thinking, oh, well, I don't need to take the whole thing. Let me put it in this smaller bowl. Let me bring with me some water. Let me bring with me something else instead first. Let me, do that stimulation. Let me see what my body needs. Because if it's not hungry, like a hunger pain, then you get to allow yourself to realize, oh, I don't need to put food into my body because I'm just putting in extra calories. What is it that I need? And so checking in, am I feeling bored? Am I now feeling irritated and giving up and just like whatever, I'll eat whatever. And that's actually another emotion we'll get to. Guilt. So each one is going to come up and you will have an anchor tied to it. So become aware of what your anchor is and begin to realize that just like you see here, these little people, these little guys, this is a battery. That positive, that negative, that's a battery. And we have our feelings and they're not bad and they're not good. You think about your emotions like this battery. You don't say the negative side is bad and the positive side is good. Why? Because you've not been taught that. You realize the batteries needed both sides to have the flow, to have it work. The same exact thing is true for you. You have your positive emotions and you have your negative emotions. They are neither good or bad. Hey there, Tony. Blessings to you too, darling. Good to see you. But when you think they're bad, then you avoid them. You avoid them with everything that you can. So if you start to have the experience of, I have a feeling of I'm bored, I don't like that feeling, or I have the feeling of anger and I don't like that feeling. I have the feeling of inadequacy and I don't like that feeling. Those are bad feelings, not just negative. They're bad. So instead now, if you realize they're just negative, they're part of an energy that's flowing for you. And then this next list, same list that just continues, you'll see the emotion of stress. Oh, let me bring that a little closer to you guys. You'll see the experience of stress, which is overwhelm, or fear, which will lead to anxiety or panic if it's not taken care of. And then level 2 emotions. If these emotions I just shared with you are not taken care of, you'll get into the second level of frustration. You might find that you live in this level. You might be like, you know what, I'm frustrated all the time. Frustration is an anchor that tells you something is going on with one of these other emotions or all of them, and they need your attention. And now you're learning they need something. So if I'm feeling anxious, it means I need to feel safe. I'm telling myself something that's not safe, and so I'm creating this fear experience to grow into anxiety. We've been taught that anxiety is like this thing we don't have control over. Now, there are some things that happen in our body, with chemistry, with our blood pressure that makes it feel like, I can't breathe, something's going, and so then we get frightened because we think there's something wrong with the body, but realize it's still thinking. With your breath, you can calm your heartbeat. With your eating, you can change your blood pressure and any issues with that. Making sure that you get your body taken care of. So you're like, okay, all the tests say that I'm good. So when this heart beats like this is me just thinking myself into fear, and I need to create safety. I need to let my body know it's okay. So these are just various anchors I wanted to share with you that you're doing to yourself without meaning to. And as you clean them up, you can bring in new anchors that have you to remember things to feel really good. Now, one last thing. Let me go ahead and drop this down. So there's a third level, and that third level is depression. Now, these are not things I've ever been taught. These are by a fellow named Calvin Banyan. And the book is called The Secret Language of Feelings. Don't take my word for it. I've studied this, I've practiced it, I've trained it with my clients, and so I know it works. But get the book, The Secret Language of Feelings. It's not my book. I get nothing for it. I get that you're going to be using it and you're going to be learning. And you're going to say to me, oh my gosh, thank you. That's what I'm going to get. And when you do, you're going to be able to realize your emotions need your support. God gave them to you for a reason. They weren't accidental. He didn't give them to you so you avoid them and you feel afraid. He gave them to you so you could understand yourself. Hey there, Maria. Hi, beautiful. Good to see you. Hey, Joanne. It's okay. Don't worry. It's replay as well, so you're not late. So I wanted you to understand that you have anchors to every single one of these, and most of them are not positive for you because you've been taught somewhere along the line that they're bad. And if you have them, it means there's something wrong with you. It does not mean that, guys. Oh, if I could just wash your minds out right now of any negative thought about your emotions, I would. I felt this way my whole life, so I get it. I felt like there was something wrong with me. I felt like God had given up on me. I felt like I believed these were not just feelings. I believed I was going to hell, literally. I had given up on myself. I lived in depression. No one knew it because I learned how to compensate, but that's where I lived. And so I understand when we get there, it's not our fault per se. Like now we need to blame ourselves because now we're going to go back through this pattern again. It's more about going, oh, snap. This is how I've been coping. I want to do it a different way. I no longer want to think that these negative emotions are bad and then find myself creating anchors to things, to food, to negative lifestyle, to overeating, to not eating enough, to not sleeping, to stressing, to feeling anxious, to telling myself there's something wrong with me, to cleaning that up. We got to clean it up. Without the cleaning up, we're just shoving crap. Really, it's like putting positive on top of crap. It's like, well, that doesn't feel right. I can't believe that. I'm just saying it, and I feel even worse after I do it because it doesn't work. Right? So give yourself the opportunity to learn these new things, change it up without judgment, and flip. And so when I say flip, what you're going to do now, and here's a couple examples. You can use a rubber band if you want to, right? You can put the rubber band on your finger and not super tight. Why is that rubber band there? That rubber band is going to remind me to say wonderful things to myself. Now that I know that anxiety is about me telling myself fearful things, what are courageous things I can tell myself? What are things that I've done that feel really good, that I've done to help the world and that I've done to help other people, that I know I'm an amazing person? I can think about those successes and be like, right on. So those are things you can do. So what if this is like, oh, you're so amazing. You've helped so many people, right? And you could even come up with names. Have you helped your mom? Have you helped your dad? Have you helped your friends? Do you have clients? Are you a mentor? Oh yeah, I am. So I'm amazing at helping this person. I'm amazing at helping this person. And we have this anchor tied to, we got to be humble. I've got to be humble. If I start talking about myself, that's not being humble, and that's shameful. Notice how we have these negative anchors tied to things. So create a new anchor around being humble. Humble is being able to say, I'm amazing, and you can be too. I'm amazing, and I can show you, I can show you how to get there. I'm amazing because God gave me this mind and I want to use it right. God gave me this body to love on people, and I'm gonna. God gave me this understanding and I'm going to share it with everybody, because people are so stuck in their pain and they don't have to be. People are stuck in judging their bodies, and it's just your transportation system. So tie new anchors to it now. So anytime you begin to feel any kind of negative, you could do something like this, right? Or that might be annoying. So you could even lightly just put it on your wrist, right? And you just be moving it around. And every time you're moving it around, you are an amazing creation. You are so awesome. You make such a difference in the world. And I'm just doing this, right? And I'm not snapping, I'm not hurting. So you don't have to snap away the bad. You just fill up your cup with the good, right? Because those thoughts that you're having, those thoughts are bad. They're poison to you. So you can allow yourself to realize, you know what, all of my emotions are good. It was my thoughts that were hurtful, and I can change those thoughts. I'm not bad. It was just a hurtful thought for me, and I'm changing that. I'm doing such a great job. Wow. And now, let's bring this back to how we can do healthy eating. What about if you brought your thumb and forefinger together right now with me? And I want you to think about your body. Think about your body healthy, how it feels. It feels good. It feels relaxed. It feels taken care of. Think about your body when you've exercised. Oh, yeah, that feels really great. Think about your body when you meditate. Oh, that feels so good. Think about that, and tapping your thumb and forefinger together and just squeeze it together. Bring that feeling of how that feels. Bring it. Notice you're just going to hold it here. You're going to keep it there. And so now, whenever you go to eat, you're going to bring your thumb and forefinger together. And if that's not enough, you can bring it to your lips. Oh yeah, I'm going to be really mindful. I love how my body feels. So anything I put into this body, I'm going to be thoughtful of. You can bring it to your mind. Anything I think about this body, I'm going to be loving with. I'm going to be supportive with. And if for now, anything I've shared with you, you're like, yeah, but I can't believe that. I hate my body. I hate my thoughts. They're just all negative. I don't know how to get to where you're telling me. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. You don't have to do this on your own. I didn't do it on my own. All of the things that I've learned, I learned with help. Just like you learned to walk with help. You learned to eat with help. You learn to live and do your life with help. We don't do this on our own. We think we are. We plan it. I got to be an island. I can't ask people for help. We've had help our whole life. Who taught you to speak? Who taught you to learn math? Who taught you to understand how to spell words? We can't do it on our own. Now, there are things you can now as an adult do on your own, but why? There's people that are doing it all around you that have had skills for years. So let yourself learn from people who already know, good ones, not negative, spiteful ones, but good supportive ones who are like, yeah. And there's information all over the place. And if you're not sure how to get it, let me know. And I, as a coach, I help people relieve anxiety. I help people relieve stress. I help people learn independent living skills and conflict resolution skills. I help people fall in love with themselves. I help people, just like I'm doing with you, learn how to love this body. And here's a simple truth. Your skin holds in your muscles. Your muscles keep together your bones. Your tendons help you to move around. So even if you didn't like anything about your body, you can thank your skin, your bone, and your muscles for keeping you up and not having you a puddle on the floor. You can thank your digestive system that it takes care of you and you don't have to go in there and take care of, what's going on. You can thank your colon for helping, you to extract the stinky stuff every day. You can help your bladder for helping to release without problems. You can thank your eyes for helping you to see. You can thank your esophagus, your throat, your tongue, your jaws for helping you to be able to speak. You can thank your hands for grabbing. You can thank your arms for hugging. You can do things that there's no question, and you can love your body for that. Start there. Start with what you have no doubt with. And you'll begin to see, oh yeah, I do appreciate this body. And I appreciate that I'm alive. I have friends that were alive a couple months ago and they're not alive now. A couple days ago and they're not alive now. Each of us knows somebody. So you can just thank your heart for still beating and thank your mind for still working, even if that's the only place you can go to just yet. And I want you to know that you are amazing and you are beautiful. And this is how you can tie these anchors. And I know it may seem like, yeah, but now how do I go practice this? Watch this replay. Keep watching it. Keep practicing it. There's other anchors that you can create. Like, I'll give you a couple other examples. If you start to get stressed and you want to go eat, allow yourself to go outside instead. Allow yourself to get a glass of water instead. If you find yourself feeling agitated at your desk, get up and walk to a couple rooms and come back. Don't head to the kitchen. That's not one of the rooms. Allow yourself to get up and do some jumping jacks. I have a little bouncy trampoline. I have one of those, I forget what they're called, but it's like the ball that you can sit on, like a bouncy ball, but you can also work out with it. There's a name. My mind eludes me with words often. So there's many anchors that you can tie to your health and tie to your eating and tie to supporting yourself and your life. It's essential that you create these new anchors at the same time that you allow yourself to let go of the old anchors. So you're replacing, there's no loss. There's no loss happening. It's a full replace. And so that way you can feel good. You could feel supported. You could feel like, whoa, I can do this. Feeling really competent. Feeling supported by your health, supported by your body, supported by your thinking. Norma says you're amazing. Aw, thank you. And you guys are amazing. You guys can do this same thing. You can practice this and you can share this information with yourself as you share it with others. Like, hey, I love you. You're beautiful. God made you. And one last anchor I'll leave you with. I would like for you to think about yourself as though you have a child. Because here's the thing, guys. This body, it can't get out of bed without you. It can't open its eyes without you. It can't do anything without you. It can't eat. It can't sleep. Well, it eventually will crash. Okay, so we'll take that back. But it can't sleep on a good habit basis without you. It can't go to the bathroom unless you're fully going to explode without you. It can't wipe itself. It can't dress itself. It can't walk itself. It can't hydrate itself. Guys, this body is just like a baby. It can't do anything without you. It was given to you to take care of 100%. But we haven't been taught that way. We were taught, oh, disregard, take care of other people, because that's what we saw our parents do, or caregivers. And so it's important. Yeah, Miriam says, no, it can't. Your body can't do anything without you. It is helpless, just like a baby, without you. You can lay in bed all day with your eyes closed and your body can do nothing about it. Yeah. So when you think about it like that and create that anchor, you're like, oh, I would never tell a child they can't get out of bed. You don't feel like it, stay in bed. No, I'd be like, all right, honey, let's go have a good day. Speak that into your life. Speak that into your body. You'd never say to a child, you're freaking ugly. You're so fat. What's wrong with you? Or you wouldn't say, oh, look, you're so beautiful because you're skinny. Or you wouldn't say, your eyes are ugly. Or your body shape is terrible. I mean, unless you're an abusive parent. And there are some of those, unfortunately. I had two. Just my father was not in negative words. It was a different type of abuse. So my point in all of that is you wouldn't do that to somebody else if you're healthy minded. You would be supportive to them. You'd say, hey, honey, no, don't think that way. You'll find something to wear. Don't think that way. We're going to get you a nice outfit. What you get to allow yourself to see is this body is a gift. And when you begin to stand in that anchor and that truth, both are true, then you'll be, oh, I want to take care of it in better ways. And so some better ways to do it is plan for my eating. I'm going to plan for my shopping. I'm going to have a shopping list. I'm going to make sure I plan on Sunday what I'm going to eat so it's prepared. So I've got salad in there. I've got the lettuce all chopped up. I've got the tomatoes all chopped up. I've got the whatever else you want to have in there, avocado. You know, I can chop that up the same day. And so you just throw it together. And I'm going to be practicing what I teach. I sometimes might fall off the wagon, you know, so to say, but I am moving to where I'm not judging myself during that time. Now, my body might not feel the best, and so it motivates me to get back on track. So it's important to listen to your emotions, listen to your body, give yourself a little slack to say, hey, you don't deserve to beat yourself up. You just deserve to make changes, and we're going to make those changes. So release the anchors that you have tied to hurting yourself. You didn't realize you were doing it, or maybe you did, but you didn't know how to stop. And now you have plenty of tools to know how to stop. And watch this replay, share this replay, get this information out to people. And I have this information. If you ask me, I can also share it to you digitally, because I know it's a little hard to read here, but on top of that, I want to make sure you have it in your hands so you can be reading over it, learning through your eyes. You can speak it, learn through your auditory, and you could ask me questions on my Wednesday lives. So you're getting questions answered. You're getting that support. You're getting that mentorship. You're getting that help, just like you had help learning how to eat the first time. You put it in your eyes, you put it in your ears, you put it on your face, you put it in places we don't want to mention. So allowing yourself now to relearn it. It's okay. And not judgment, not blame, not shame, not guilt, not any negative that you might have that you need to do, no punishment. This is your body to love. This is your baby. Taking care of it in that way, thinking about it in that way. Anthony says yes 2 minutes ago, but he said yes. So he's agreeing with this, and your mind is agreeing with this too. So allowing yourself to realize it's possible. I can tell you it's possible because I do it, and I don't do it 100%. I have ups and downs. You know, my husband is the one that has to hear me. He has to listen to it, but he's also there to be like, you know, remember what you said. And so he brings my coaching back to me. And so we need reminders. It's okay. Our lives are busy. Our emotions are in different places. And I have my coaches. So allow yourself to get the support. I'm here live Wednesday every morning. Get that support, get that help, and create these anchors as you're cleaning up and releasing old anchors. Let me know how this helps. Let me know what's really come into play for you. Notice what are those negative anchors you've been doing with yourself. Jot them down, put them in the comments. We can share with each other. Join the Freedom from Negative Thinking Facebook group. And those of you who are already on there, hello guys. And you can talk about those things without feeling any kind of embarrassment, because everybody in that group is coming from the same place. They either want to support, or they want to have positive inspiration each day, or they want to see that other people are having the same struggles and working through them so they realize they're not alone. So the Freedom from Negative Thinking Facebook group, if you need access to that, let me know. But it's actually, let me go ahead and put the link in here for you right now. It really allows you to create that camaraderie and that connection, and you don't feel like you're alone. And it's so important to know that you're not alone. Even I, who teach this stuff, I practice it. And it's called a practice because we are continuing to practice it. All right, so I'm going to put the group address here for you guys who are on my personal Facebook page. There you go. It's in the comments. So you guys take care of you. Love on this body. This body is your baby, literally. Think about how you would treat a baby. Think about how you would treat a toddler. Think about if it was yours, how you would love it, and how you'd care for it, and how you would nurture it. And if you have a little trouble thinking about that, allow yourself to think about how have you taken care of others. That's how you would do it. Think about when you've been the most nurturing to the most delicate, whether it was a baby or whether it was a puppy or whether it was somebody who was sick. Think about how you took care of them. And then let yourself replace that image. Take care of you that way. It's been my honor to work with you. We've created many, many anchors. Please do watch this again so you can write down your anchors. Write on one side your negative anchors. And remember, negative, not bad. So when you're doing this activity, don't look at those negative anchors and I can't believe you did that and this and that and look what you're doing and that's terrible. No, remove it. Look at it like a scientist or like you're doing a science project. Like, oh, look at how that works. Look at how I was thinking about that. I didn't realize that. Oh. And then on the positive side, so you're going to, on the other side of that same piece of paper, write down now what positive anchors you're going to be practicing instead. Without blaming this side, that's going to motivate you to go, oh, I want to replace that with that, and I want to replace that with that, and I want to replace that with that, replace that with that. That's what this activity is for. It's helping you to realize, oh, I was just making a mistake there. That was how I knew how to cope. Now I have a new way. And this new way feels good. And my body is feeling awesome. And I'm getting the sleep that I need and the nutrition that feels good. Roop, roop, roop. And give yourself time to know it takes time. Miriam and I were talking about this earlier today. Who you are right now is perfect. Your thinking about it is just what's in the negative. Now, not to say that it's perfectly healthy. If your body's not healthy, we shouldn't lie to it. There's this thing out there to tell your body that it's perfect. Well, it's perfect, like it's lovely as far as life, and it's perfect as far as it's flowing, and it's perfect as far as you don't have to make it feel bad or wrong. But if it's not healthy, don't lie, because then you're going to keep yourself in a place that's not healthy. You say, body, I love you, and you're perfect. I love you. I love you. And there's some things that we need to change to get healthy. Confirmation. All right, guys, you make sure that you do this for you because you deserve it. And as you're going through it a second time, it'll be super easy. Do the activity. Let me know how it worked. If you want, send it to me. You can just shoot it to me in a text message. My number is, let me go ahead and show that back to you. But I'll also go ahead and speak it to you now so you have it. So it's 954-657-3407. And that's my personal cell. And I do that because to me, my personal cell is also my business line. So to me, it's, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you're going through and what support that you need. And we get to help you create the steps that you need, right? Why not? Why wait? All right, guys, you take care of you. Know that you're loved. Connect these anchors to your body, to your lifestyle, to your habits. Replace the old ones and step into these loving new ones. And you'll find as you're realizing you're perfectly you, and you can make changes without thinking that you're not perfect. You are. We think that perfect means we don't have to change. That doesn't mean that. We're always going to change. We're always going to grow. Perfect means you are perfectly you, right? Like Miriam is perfectly Miriam. Joanne is perfectly Joanne. Tony is perfectly Tony. But that doesn't mean if we don't want to make changes, we can't make changes. So you can still own you're perfect. Own that. God made you perfectly you. Some extra tissues on your body don't make you not perfect. It's just extra tissues on your body that's telling you you've got to make some changes. Perfectly you. So we can help people get clarity. There's so much confusion out there. Please share this. It's free here on my Facebook page. They can join the group if they'd like to share personal things too. It'll be put over onto my YouTube by the lovely Maria, who's perfectly her. And thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. All of you who came on live, Norma, and also those of you who are watching the replay, please do also share, let me know what you got out let me know, or just hashtag replay or smiley face or anything like that, so I can acknowledge you for being here, because it's not just in support of me, which I love, thank you. It's in support of you and in your life, and that is why I'm here, because I know what it's like to have these anchors that are tied and bringing you down and drowning you, feeling like you don't need to be there. Now you have anchors that lift you up. These are anchors that are tied to balloons, that these are light and filled with air. So you're feeling like, whoa. All right, you guys, you have a beautiful day. My Wednesday is anchored to you guys, and it's also anchored to my yoga group, and it's a water yoga group. We are the mermaids, and so I'm going to head over there and do a meditation with them. And I just want to thank you guys so much for your time. I honor you. This is not stuff that people do because they're afraid of it. Get this information out there so they don't have to be afraid, and I honor you because you're here unafraid. Know that you're loved, know that you're cared for, and what do we always do? Bring it in. Big squishy hugs, my friends. Love your body. Love this baby of yours. Take care of it, knowing it can't do anything without you. Appreciating it for having taken care of you and dealt with stuff that you might not have been doing so kindly. But it loved you and it took care of you anyway. And you can appreciate it for that. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to getting your text messages. I look forward to hearing what your negative connections were to what your positive connections now are, your anchors. And you're going to have a beautiful day. You're going to have a new experience. You're going to have these things coming up, and you're going to have, oh, I'm taking care of my body in a brand new way. Cool bean. All right, guys. Ciao for now.